What I love about life is the opportunity to share your experiences, to be open and confident enough to say, hey, this is what happens when and if. Now, I will always tell you that my father was one of the strictest people I have ever met. And one thing I never want to do in this everyday world is to be like him or to sound like him. My goal is to encourage, to empower, to influence and or inspire people to say, hey, okay, so I think a little bit different compared to others, but I've got something that maybe other people could use in their everyday world. So to take that opportunity and plant it inside another person's imagination, it's the greatest gift you could ever hold, because it's that one opportunity where you took something that tripped you, made you fall into a hole, you got out of it, and you learned something from it. What was that step? And how can you help others climb out of that very hole that you were just in? Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. And today we're reading from May 30th, 2024. 8 nights of lecturing has come to a close. It's never easy to put yourself in front of a bunch of dreamers. In their hearts, they've already figured it out, which I'm okay with. That's when the test really begins. Show me what you've got. It's usually just a bunch of talk. That's when I get invited into their process and deliver an opening that gives us a creative journey. The essential requirements of what is needed in order to gain access to where they want to grow. No two people are the same. Each and every one of them is on their own path and allotted so much time to dedicate to the physical discovery. Some take notes, and I do ask to read those notes, mainly because I want to know what they are physically digesting. Are they writing out the entire requirement in order to reach their calling? 100% of the time, no, which shocks me because I fell witness to a lot of writing, but how it was placed on the page was nothing in the way that I shared it with them. Sort of scary, because it makes me wonder with my own note-taking, especially when I'm in church, what am I hearing compared to what he in the pulpit is sharing? We deal with that in the everyday world almost every day. We hear one thing, but we interpret it a different way. That's why they say there's 7 different ways that you can share one sentence. The question is, how is the receiver taking that sentence in? We could go points A, B, C, and D, and those that are receiving only heard F. And it's like, what? How did we get there? But you should do that sometime when it comes to sharing lessons with coworkers, with family members, or even just friends. If they're taking notes, ask to read those notes and see if their interpretation of what was shared is exactly what you were trying to teach. And could that be the breakdown in communications today? Teachers struggle every single day. Professors struggle every single day. Motivational speakers will get up on a stage and they'll bring in the word. But the person that is receiving it is picking something else up. And I think those that are sharing the lessons can learn more from other people's handwriting than what they think they shared by their way of communicating. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to work on having people take notes to find out if what you're sharing is a truer way to their success. Because if you're going to teach, if you're going to instruct, know how they are receiving it. And if it's wrong, then maybe we can learn on our side how to speak in a different tone, pitch, and volume. I'm Arrow, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.